everybody, and welcome to this week's Naked Truth. Trisha Hershberger here. Can you hear that my voice is still kind of gone from Comic-Con this week? It is! Hey guys, so welcome to this week's Naked Truth. I thought for this week's Naked Truth, since I'm still recuperating from Comic-Con, that it would be fun to show you guys all the stuff that I got while I was there. Comic-Con for me is one of my favorite weeks of the year, and this week I was working like crazy for Comic-Con HQ. I hope you guys got a chance to check out some of our coverage. I've filmed more this year at Comic-Con than I think I filmed in every other year put together for every other outlet I've worked for, but I still had time to get a few things, and I had a pretty nice haul, so I want to show that to you. But before we do that, I want to thank our Naked Army vloggers from last week. That's Chris Cavaja, El Pollo, Jared, Dominic, Jenny, Colin, Richard, Lawrence, Prescott, and Kristen, Julia, James, and Nicholas. Sorry, we had so many people want to make Naked Truth vlogs about Pokemon Go. I had to stop in the middle there. All right, so my San Diego Comic-Con haul. Dun, 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 dun. Since it is a Comic-Con at its heart, which I know everyone's like, it's not really a Comic-Con anymore, it's a pop culture con, I want to start out with some of the comic stuff that I bought while I was there. So I did buy some trades, and I picked up Fable's Wolf Among Us Volume 1 because I really enjoyed the Telltale Games Wolf Among Us, and I thought it might be fun to read the story, even though I have played through the story. And I'm really just getting into the Fable series, so I thought this was a nice one to get. And also, I picked up Outcast Volume 1. I have a friend who's working on the show, and I am supporting him by watching the show, but also I thought it would be fun to read the comics that started it all, so I picked that up as well. And then this is probably one of my favorite things that I got the whole weekend. I've got two lock and key exclusive keys from the IDW booth. And not only are they exclusive, beautiful keys. Here, let me show you guys. So this is the gender key. I know it's out of focus if I bring it too close for you, but it's absolutely lovely. But just like my other key, I got these signed by Gabriel Rodriguez. Yay! Artist of Lock and Key, which in my opinion, the art style is part of what makes that series so fantastically wonderful. If you've never heard me talk about it before, it's really, really, really dark subject matter, yet the protagonists are children, and the art style is a little bit cartoon-like, and that juxtaposition of having the super, super dark next to the innocent is it's very unsettling in a really good way. And so this is the other key I got, the Thorn key. Again, these were both exclusives at IDW, and signed by Gabriel Rodriguez. Yay! I will treasure those forever. That, again, is probably my favorite thing that I picked up, these keys, the entire convention. So that was a really lovely find. Okay, so that's the comic stuff that I grabbed, and comic paraphernalia, or collectibles, I should say, that I found. So let's move on art. Speaking of art style, I only picked up one print this year, and that print is this one by Disney artist Heather Thur. So you guys can see it there. I absolutely love what she does. She's a the Disney Fine Art Collection. She's a Disney artist, and I got this signed by her as well, right down there at the bottom. And I just love what she captures in the face. So this is Peter Pan and Wendy and Tink, and there's so much emotion in her portraits that this is the one that I wanted this year. So I picked a smaller one. I always have that problem of wanting to buy too many prints and not having enough wall space. So I thought this one would be a nice one this year. Okay, and then gaming stuff. I got a lot of gaming stuff while I was there, mostly tabletop gaming stuff. I did get two of the gorgeous Hasbro exclusive Magic the Gathering black cards, which were part of a Twitter giveaway. The people who've won have been contacted on Twitter already. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me, because I try to do giveaways and stuff like this as often as I can. It's that girl Trish with no I in the girl. I also picked up a lot of gaming jewelry. So let's see. Here we go. I stopped by the Chessex booth, and I picked up a lot of dice. So I do have my dice that I got at the Chessex booth. I'm playing Werewolf currently on Foreververse on Geek and Sundry, and that's the New World of Darkness system, which relies really heavily on D10s, so I needed more D10s, so I picked up a lot of D10s. But while I was there, I saw this badass necklace that's a D8 with a talon on it. And I have some dice necklaces that have chainmail around them, but none with talons. And I was drooling over it when we filmed our stop at the Chessex booth. And so my producer from Comic-Con HQ, my producer Beth, without me knowing, picked this up for me. And as soon as we wrapped on Sunday, gave this to me. So this is very special for a multitude of reasons besides just the fact that it looks really cool. And then let's see, other gaming stuff I picked up. I picked up this sweet Sega Genesis necklace, which I still haven't even taken out of the little packaging, from Han Cholo. Han Cholo also gave me these sweet Han Cholo air fresheners, so I have a few of those. Thank you, Han Cholo. Let's see, pop culture items that I picked up. Oh, wait, one more gaming thing. I stopped by the Super Fight booth and got a Super Fight card that says, Great White Shark Wearing a Jetpack. The owner of this card visited an official Super Fight convention booth and is going to win every argument they have with you because they deserve it. Haha. So I got that little card up my sleeve for my next Super Fight game. And then pop culture items I bought. This one I'm really happy with. This is maybe my second favorite thing that I got. This is the Arin from Neverending Story, and I got it small enough so that I could wear it as a necklace. They had one at this booth that was full-sized, and while I love that for cosplay reasons or for prop building if I want to make the Neverending Story book, this one I will get more use out of. So I picked that up, and I've already worn it several times. And I picked up, this was like a house gift from the same booth that made the Arin. This is a fairy doorbell ringer. And I picked this up because, as some of you may know, I am currently shopping for my first house. And Nate and I thought, wouldn't this be so cool as the doorbell on our new house? So we picked that up this year. And then let's see. Oh, and then this is something I'll treasure forever. This little piece of paper that says my name, and this, on the back, it says Welcome to Comic-Con, and it warns you not to use cursing because I was in my very first ever San Diego Comic-Con panel, and so this will be treasured forever as my very first Comic-Con panel. Thank you, Comic-Con HQ, for allowing that to happen in my life. So overall, it was a fantastic Comic-Con, and my question for you guys is, what is your favorite fandom purchase of all time? So show and tell. Find the one favorite thing that is, whatever you geek out about, and tell us about it in your very own Naked Truth vlog. You can do that by uploading it to YouTube and sending it to me using the For Business Inquiries link in the About section of this channel, or you can just tell us about it in the comment section below. All of those are fine. Guys, thank you so much for watching this week's episode of The Naked Truth, and I hope you all recover from Comic-Con well if you were there. If not, I encourage you to go to comicconhq.com and check out all of our coverage. It's a 30-day free trial, so you can always check it out and see if it's something that's for you. But if you're doing that, you can also check out What's News every Tuesday and Thursday, which is the show that I've been pouring my heart and soul into for the past couple months. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.